This is the last time. Yo, what's happening, cuz? Sure. How was the thing today? Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not in the best of moods. That game just. That game frustrated me than any other game that we played against them. That game frustrated me more than losing the Super Bowl. Barry Wood in the building. What's good? Mm. All right. See, I be wanting to attend things at churches, for like different reasons. I just can't. I can't walk into no church without feeling some type of way. With what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be able to stay on topic. Let's just say that I'm not gonna be able to stay on topic because there's so much I got to say to the church that they ain't gonna like what I have to say. And it's gonna throw everything off. So I'll just stay away from anything that has to do with the church. I'll let all y'all and everybody else deal with the church. I'm not stepping foot in another church unless it's a funeral. Yeah, and that's the thing. Oh, okay. Are you gonna show the footage, or are you gonna have Cornell West on there altogether? Now that would be dope. If you could get Cornell West on your show, that would be dope. Oh, okay. Executive, what's happening? Only foot I'm stepping on the church is on his neck. You know what I'm saying? They were like, "Oh, y'all brought Satan up in here. Y'all brought Satan up in here. Y'all get Satan. We forsake." You forsake me? What? Just because I had questions? Yeah, on everything. You know, and you got the inside track, so But I know it's a lot of time. I know he'd be a busy man, busy. You know, so he'll have to time out just right. Um, so I was heavy in my thoughts just a little while ago. Um, that's right. And you guys have heard me speak about um how Pac's so-called friends, inner circle, and all them. How I felt about them not coming together and getting Pac out. And ever since then, it hasn't really shaken me. Like I haven't been able to shake that. And just a little while ago, like that, just the presence, just the, you know, it's weighing heavy on my heart because the more I just think about it and I go back to that time and I look at all the people that Pac was around, all his so-called friends and so-called supporters. And I'm like, these are all $1 million people to thousandaires. And you can't tell me not one single person could bring people together? And I'm thinking about Johnny Cochran too. That's the new addition. Johnny Cochran. Like you went out your way to get a coon. Now, even though he did not do it, nonetheless, I don't take away his coonery. You allowed that. You went and defended that coon and got him to go home and, you know what I'm saying? Be a free man. You went and fought for Geronimo Pratt, got him out of the walls, and many others. But for some reason, you couldn't even just be like, yo, Pop, look, you know, I you know, not cheap, but for you, I'm gonna do pro bono. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. I got you. He didn't even do that. Everything in the Pac's last couple of years of his life, and even prior to that, to a certain extent, he had to go and rely on other people because the same people that he fought for, the same people that he gave a fuck about, the same people that he laid his life on the line for could not come together and get that man out. Say what you want about Suge. He wasn't going to sit by. He like, I got the money. I'm not about to go let this black man sit behind bars knowing that he's innocent. Yeah, I'm going to take advantage of it. It's Tupac. We could, music game is shut down after that because we're already the number one label in the game. He's the number one rap artist in the game, despite people want to put Biggie out there. Bring Pac, and we already fuck with each other, so fuck it. So you telling me E40, let me see, E40, I ain't even gonna put Digital Underground in that. I ain't even gonna put Digital Underground. But E40, Mac Mall, Ray Love, um, um, who else? Uh, man, I can't even think straight. It's too many fucking names to even mention. It's too many names to mention. But we all know who Pac was around. He wasn't around people who didn't have no money. They all had money. Collectively, they couldn't, but they come out here and they do every time they get interviewed, every time. Like, there's some certain people I don't expect, like the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? His mom, his brother. Like, but I see people go, oh, Oh, I love Pac. Pac was the homie. Pac was this. Pac was that. Pac was all this good shit, but he wasn't good enough for y'all to come together and get Cuz out. Really? Like, it's top of the line bullshit. Y'all can sit up here and pray. Look, and this is the thing that irks me the most. Y'all can sit up here and talk about all this shit Jack Wire Wright does of exposing the industry. Y'all prop her up and do all this shit. But when Pac is sitting here talking about the conditions that we're living in, shit that we're going through, and keep in mind, long before there was a Jack Wire Wright, Pac was already exposing the business. That's why when it comes to Jack Wire Wright, I don't listen to the bitch. Cause she another coon herself. I don't listen to a bitch. I don't, and this is the other thing you guys gotta ask yourself. I'm kind of diverting a little bit, but it all ties in together. Y'all gotta ask yourself, do all y'all sit there talking about Jack Wire Wright this and Jack Wire Wright that? You gotta ask yourself this. Why is it everybody else that came out and said something about all these individuals that she spoke about and they get knocked down and taken out, but somehow she's still alive? Hmm, hmm. Oh, okay, for sure. Coffees and donuts. Yeah. You know, his road dog, Trench, I know he had the money to at least put something up. Sad. Oh shit, I don't even know. I don't know, but it tastes good like a motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? But you see, I don't even put that on Sebo because at the time Sebo was going through his own legal shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said certain people I don't hold that on. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think Sebo was probably I think he was locked up at the time because he was still there battling with Pete Wilson. You know what I'm saying? So everybody sitting here, Jaguar, right? But it's like people are going out their ways to protect this bitch. And yes, I'm calling her a bitch because I see right through everything she's about. I've seen her outside. See, I've seen her outside of her element of when she's out there exposing people. I've seen the type of people she likes to hang around. And I sit up here and see my people up here praising her, putting on a pedestal. Fuck that bitch. Okay? Fuck that bitch. And whatever happened to that bitch, she got everything she deserved. Fuck that bitch. She can suck a dick and choke on it. She's not doing nothing that nobody else wasn't already doing 20 years prior to her. Like, come on now, stop feeding into the bullshit. Meanwhile, we got this motherfucker that's sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, Tupac, that want to sit up here and put his life on. This man shot, how many times do it gotta be said? This man busted at undercover police officers to protect one of his own. But his own couldn't protect him? You telling me I should fear him, but it's my own kind killing me here? What? But y'all here want to protect me. Man, save the bullshit. Save it. Save it. Y'all want to be woke? Y'all want to be awakened? Well, let's go then. Stop hiding behind the shit because you don't want to rattle things. No, fuck all that shit. Because you can't be talking out of both sides of your mouth. It's not black and white. It's not rainbows. It's smack dab in your face. Propaganda sells pussy. Let me say that again. Propaganda sells pussy. You know why propaganda sells pussy? Because all you motherfuckers that fall for that propaganda shit is some pussies. Yeah, I said it. And I get sick and tired of people out here putting all this time and effort and money into all these other motherfuckers that could really give two fucks about you at the end of the day. Meanwhile, we got hardworking individuals out here busting their ass doing the real work, and they can't even get a dime. They can't even get a conversation. And people wonder why the world is fucked up now. People wonder why the world's been fucked up. Y'all want to know why shit is the way it is? I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Mm-hmm. Nah, I didn't. I didn't. I don't trust that motherfucker either. I don't trust her either. Yo, Joe, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop with this bullshit, y'all. We really gotta stop with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Reality is reality. Reality is reality. And it's still, and until we start facing it for what it is, instead of what we want it to be, the picture never changes. The picture never changes. You're gonna get the same old crop of shit every single year. No matter if it looks good or if it looks bad, it's still shit, right? So it don't matter at the end of the day, but what matters is people start facing reality. People want to be comfortable. Hell, I want to be comfortable. But how can you sit up here and say, oh, well, I'm comfortable in my spot with a roof over my head, but I'm not going to give two thoughts about helping the person that don't have a roof over their head, that may be down on their luck. See, these are the things that Pac spoke about, and nobody didn't give a fuck. Let's be honest. Nobody gave a fuck. People cared more about his music than they did the man himself. Pac should have never been with Haitian Jack at no time at all. And it's crazy because every single time we get on some revolutionary shit, these niggas, okay, these niggas always come in and take the revolutionaries away from the message. It's quite sad. And that's exactly what happened with Pac. Pac was a gangster. No, Pac wasn't a gangster. Pac was a blood. No, Pac wasn't a blood. At the end of the day, it don't matter because what ended up happening. Pac was not protected. Pac was not protected. The same way Nipsey was not protected, the same way Cowboy bitched up. You know, I laugh at people and I shake my head at the same time. Because I'm like, all this fucking love, like why wasn't these individuals y'all speak so highly of was not protected? We will protect a fucking drug dealer before we help somebody that's trying to fix the community, help out in the community. We won't protect him, but we'll protect the drug dealer. We'll protect the gangbanger. Or we'll protect the block that we don't own. But we don't protect the people that are actually trying to do something positive. Like, really? Like, what are we doing out here? And this and trust when I tell you, this ain't old man, this ain't old man right here talking this shit because I done got up in age and I done stepped up. No, we always felt this way. Do you think that we wanted to do the things that we was doing at the time? Do you think anybody wants to do the shit? No. But once it becomes a part of life, once it becomes a part of your life, it becomes first nature and not second nature. Because if it was the first nature, then you would actually give a fuck about life. You would give a fuck about living. Fuck that. Always protect your family, protect your kids, protect the ones that are really, you know what I'm saying, really loyal and down and, you know what I'm saying, day ones and all that shit, right? But all this other protection people be doing for people, like, fuck that. You tired of what's going on in the community, but yet you sitting here protecting the ones that is destroying the community. And I gotta be honest, some of this that I'm feeling, I watched Seti's live yesterday about Big Beach. And I had to take some accountability too. Because yes, I've been praising this man. And I'm gonna praise him because he did do good. He did do good things. You know what I'm saying? And one day, maybe, you know what I'm saying, if he had not gotten caught because of people talking, you know. Because at the core of who Meech is, just based off of everything I've seen, um, the show, he never wanted to do what he ended up doing. And once you get going and that money starts flowing in, it's an addiction. Money is an addiction, people. Once you have that shit coming in, flowing like water, oh, you want to keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? But at least he was doing something with it. Now, on the flip hand side of that, everything he said was true. He went to all these communities. Now, I'm not saying he's the reason, because that would be completely idiocy. But he definitely contributed to the destruction of said communities. And that has to be acknowledged. You know, you got to take the good with the bad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is all good and nobody is all bad. But there are people that are fucked up in the head for one reason or another that causes them to do the most despicable things in life. A few days ago, they was talking about, it was one of them propositions. I forgot. Well, it has to do with mental health. And instead of sending people with addictions and stuff to jail, send them to treatments. This motherfucker knew, I swear to God, this motherfucker don't want nothing good for California. This motherfucker, and the people that are against the bill are like, well, there just ain't enough beds. There just ain't. Well, fucking build some more beds. I mean, damn. You sit here and waste money on everything else. Take them, take some of that COVID money that you didn't spend and invest it into the beds. Invest it into mental health. You know what I'm saying? Stop sending these people who got addictions to prison, to jail. Cause we all know y'all ain't helping them. Cause they rot in jail, getting high, still. Or if they're not doing that, they sober up, they get out, they say, I'm not going back. All it takes is one time. Yep. Panther power. That is so, it's not sad. It's pathetic. If you had the ability and the opportunity, I don't want to hear nothing else coming out of these people's mouth. I will change the channel. I will go to another page. I will go to another live. I will not listen to the nonsense no more. A lot of these people haven't even done one thing for their community. Not one thing in their entire life. But they're going to sit there and try to tell you, me, and everybody else about A, B, and C. Sit your ass down. You know what? yesterday I'm watching these different reactions to Pac's videos and songs. Majority was black. It was some white folks in there. Matter of fact, it was a dad and his young son. His son looked like he about to, probably like around 12, 13. Um, but when I see these black folks do these reactions and be like, "This is my first time hearing Tupac," I'm like, "Your first time hearing Pac? Where the whoa, whoa." I guess y'all. Oh man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Horrible, horrible. You know, it's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, one of the greatest entertainers of all time, the king of pop. Man, fucking bro, the king of pop. This man wrote songs that people really took for granted. Man in the Mirror, Heal the World, Leave Me Alone. Yo, check this out. I'm about to drop something on y'all that I don't think anybody really even, you know what I'm saying? Some people might have, but check this out. That song, that song, Leave Me Alone, y'all do realize that Michael Jackson was exposing the business in that song. Let me say that again. Michael Jackson in the song Leave Me Alone was exposing the business. Just go back and listen to those lyrics. But 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 we're gonna praise Jaguar Wright, who ain't did shit for nobody. What's Jaguar Wright done for anybody? Please tell me. Please tell me. Prove me wrong. What has she done for anybody? I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to get there. Damn, these motherfuckers come around and bugs start popping up. You know, it's time for the bullshit to get set to a side. And if this get back to Jaguar Wright and she hears what I have to say, she's more than free to come on over and come holler at me. Cause I ain't no young cat. I've been around for a while. I got family, friends in the business. I know what it do. I've been knowing what it do. But because you make some videos and you doing this and I seen this and I seen that. But this is how I know people don't pay attention. This is how I know people don't pay attention. Because like I said, all this shit she talking about that she supposedly exposed, man, we were already exposing and talking about that long before there was a thing called YouTube. All that shit about Jay-Z, come on now. We was talking about that after Biggie died. Because we started putting the pieces together. Like, hold on, something ain't looking right. Superhead. Superhead. Superhead exposed the business when she wrote that book. Nasty little hoe. Shit, I heard she was. You don't call yourself. Hey, you don't get the name Superhead because you can't do it. Oh, it's time for the nonsense to stop, y'all. You know. But I'm about to jump off of here, y'all. Hey, oh yeah, you are going live. Okay, 7:37. All right, I'm gonna slide on over there. Um, damn, what the fuck is going on? So, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. And like always, we gonna keep it cracking. We gonna stay militant, and we about this bitch. Peace. Oh, and still fuck Kansas City.